Today's video is in partnership with BlockFi. It is the future of finance. If you are looking for a platform where you can earn daily rewards, go and check BlockFi out. You can get up to 7.5% APY. You can borrow cash and you can even buy or sell crypto within their platform. So go ahead, check out blockfi.com. So hello, welcome to Operation Crypto and welcome to a new video where we're going to take a look at reserve rights in terms of price analysis. What we'll do, firstly we'll have a look at Bitcoin. We'll just check out what's going on in the charts there, and then we'll have a look at reserve rights. We'll have a look at some key levels that we could potentially use as an investment level or a trading spot, and then we'll have a look at some take profit regions going up and maybe even a little bit of a price prediction thrown in there too. So if you're new to this channel, then please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and let's crack on. So jumping straight into Bitcoin, as you can see, we have broken out of this downtrend, which have been, I mean, you could say we've been in a downtrend since 13th of June, and you could even say even higher, you could say we've been in a downtrend since pretty much May, but ever since May, it has been horrific, and we can't sugarcoat that. It's been a bad time for crypto, but we have seemed to have found a bottom within this accumulation zone here, which was pretty much the same accumulation zone here. If you're looking at this bottom line, this was the yearly open here at 28,800. We popped up to 41k there and then rejected back down to it, and that's what we've done here. We've pretty much tapped the yearly open, and we've also been up to 41k, so that is a range. Let me just get rid of this line here, and that is an EQ. That is a central range. That is around 35k. Every time we have wicked down to this 30k region, we have bounced back up. Fourth time, it's actually happened again, and then we are starting to push on now. You could say we have a massive bullish divergence here with a downtrend here, drop in volume and also a rising RSI. So far, that's not looking too bad. We have broken out of this downtrend, which I've got marks up since June. One thing I just want to highlight actually, obviously Bitcoin price has been going down, but if you look at the DXY, the dollar, that's been going up, so I'm looking for a bit of a setup like this on the dollar. I'm hoping that that drops back down and loses its area of support down here around 89. If that does drop through there, Bitcoin will absolutely fly. But yeah, looking at this so far, just dropping to the 4-hour time frame, we have broken up at that downtrend, which is good. Not out of the woods yet. We're either going to roll over here and come back down and retest that downtrend, so there's a potential that we've broke above that downtrend, we'll come back down, retest the trend, and then shoot back up. Or we just carry on and then reject our 35k region. I think at some stage around here, we're going to get a little bit of a rejection. I think it will be short term though, because for me, I think this is a bottom, to be honest. I think all this area around here is a bottom. But lots of people are calling for 20k, 24. I mean, if the worst case scenario we did lose this level, I think we'll go down to 24k, but I'm seeing this as a bottom, to be honest, and I'm going to stick to my guns on that. Obviously, might not be right, but that's how I see it. One thing just to note as well on my other chart here, just looking at this red line here is money flow. Whenever it is in negative territory, in the red, that means there's not much money flow in the system, and you'd expect that price to dwindle. It's coming towards an end. We've had a nice green dot down here on the side. The moving average 50 here is what I'm looking to aim for. If we do close above that moving average over the next few days, I'm looking to go long on Bitcoin. So for me, all is looking okay. We're not out of the woods yet. Need to get back above 35k and keep that as support. So that's just my thoughts on BTC. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about RSI. What I want to do first is just have a look at the stats, see what's going on there in terms of volume. So it's currently at 2.3 cent, 5.6% up on the day. 24-hour trading volume, we're getting $43.7 million, still very, very low. I can expect a few billion to go in through this at some stage in the future. So that's that. Taking a look at, well, look at USDT Pair first. Currently up 8.2% according to TradingView. And then we'll also have a look at a BTC pairing too, and I've got something I'd like to explain to you on the BTC pair. Right, so I did a live stream this morning and I did cover a little bit of RSI price analysis, but I just wanted to jump in further in, and this is a little bit of a setup I've got, but let's just look on a daily first, see what's going on in the bigger picture. So we did drop down to the lowest point was 1.6 cent, which you could say the bottom was around there. I mean, this red line indicated 1.4 cent. That's where I was looking for to potentially fill some more orders. I've actually tripled my RSR bags on this dip around here. Not massive bags, but I'm looking to accumulate as much as I can. I bought some around here, 2.3 cent, and then I saw it go up, and I set some orders at 2.1 and 1.9 cents. So I picked up some more there. Another 2 orders I think I got, so yeah, I've tripled my holdings, and I think it's looking good, to be honest. Like I say, this area around here, that was a bottom where I thought it could have potentially gone, but Bitcoin bounced and it's brought the market back up with it. And if that is a bottom, then well, even if it's not the bottom, I think anything under 2 cent really is an absolute solid buy for the future, considering where this can go and what's coming up. I think it's going to be a great future. Even anything below this red line here, which is that higher level of a range at 3.4 cent, I think that's a good buy too. In terms of all-time highs, we have been up to 11.8 cent, and that is just for starters. Once this market does start getting up and running again, this is going to be multiples of that. I'm talking 40-50 cent at some stage. Right, but this is what I've got to set up here. I'm looking for this move here. I've actually not put the Fibonacci on the top of the move. I've put it up to this area because this is the first area of resistance up here at about 2.8 cent. If you're looking for buys, wait to see if we break up and reject off this. Then if it does reject, you could be looking at orders down here at 2.3 cent. I mean, you could buy in cheaper now, but for a bullish scenario, you do want that rejection, then a retest, and then something like this can push up and target that range up there. So if you're looking for buys, maybe ladder some down from 2.3 cent, and I would ladder them all the way down to 1.9 cent, because like I say, if Bitcoin does take another swing for a worse down to 31k, 30k, would be nice to have some orders placed down here just in case. But like I say, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed this is a bottom. If you're looking for a trade, the same setup really. I mean, I would look at a trade from here. If we just put the long position on, I'd do a long from a down here around, what's that, 2 cent on my nose. Have a stop loss there on the 1.9, and then target this area here. So that's like a 31% move without any leverage, and if you're into leverage trading, that could be your thing. But there's a potential trade there from that 618 level. If we do bounce off here and then come back down, that could be a good area for you to potentially open a long. I did mention that I'm going to do a bit of a price prediction. I don't mean long term, I mean short term. I think over the course of the next few weeks, if BTC continues its bullish momentum, I really think we can target that 3.4 cent and the 4.2 cent regions, because that is a nice area for us to go back up and test again. Probably will reject off this area, because as you can see, we've had 3 wicks within that range and rejected quite strongly from there. So you would expect that is a first major hurdle that we will come across. So that's that pair pretty much covered. I'm not going to go into lower time frames. I mean, everything's looking similar. We're just waiting for this bounce to hopefully materialize, and hopefully it's just not a relief bounce and we can continue that trend that we are setting on the lower time frames. So that's that pair covered. RSR BTC, not much volume on this, as you can tell by the very strange looking candles. We're currently priced at 69 satoshis, and let me just zoom out onto the daily. So I've got a couple of levels marked up. This one was the top of that there at 60 sats, and then I've got another level down here at 47 sats. I think at some stage, if you look at Bitcoin dominance here, I think that Bitcoin dominance is going to regain some market dominance shortly. If that happens, the Satoshi pairs and altcoins will die off. If BTC comes up and reclaims 52%, ultimately those Satoshi pairs are going to feel some pain. And I think that needs to happen. I think it's been tinkering around this 46% level for a while. If it comes up to 52, sats will drop. Not necessarily the US dollar pair, but the Satoshis will drop. And if you're looking for some orders to be placed, I'd place some here, 48, 50 satoshis. And I think it could be a nice area for you to potentially place some and see what happens. I mean, we've got a bottom down here. I mean, that's down at 27 satoshis. I wouldn't like to say it's going to go down there, but you never know what the market's like. So just beware of it. If you've got some BTC handy and you're looking to accumulate altcoins with BTC, just check those 2 levels out. I mean, there's no harm in having an order down there just in case we do get a major dominant shift. So So that's going to pretty much do it today. I'm not going to talk about any levels above because I think the Satoshi pairs are very, very vulnerable currently. I mean, the first major area, if you want an area to target, is this area here. Rejection, all of them wicks and then rejected here. So you're talking 82 sats. It's probably the first major area for you to break through. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's analysis. Just some quick fire there, nothing too major, just a few key levels of support and resistance, buys and sells. I'm more of an investment channel, so if you're more geared towards that, then make sure you do hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, like I say. So that's going to do it for today. If you are not in my Telegram group already, I'll fire that in the pinned comment in the description. And I will catch you next time.